our second program in our series this year. We're excited about this program. I'll talk about it in just a minute, but we're glad you're here to be a part of this night. First of all, I want to bring to your attention and thank a few people, and one of us, the thanks is going to many of you out here, because our donations already have crossed over $6,000 this year, which is really, really outstanding. And I want to thank you, because that helps us in being able to bring in groups like we're having tonight, and like we did with the group about a month ago, the Singing Girls of Texas. And if you were here for that, I think you know that was an outstanding program. So we really do appreciate your help and the donations that you have given to this series to make this all possible. Also, I want to bring to your attention some dates that are coming up. And this group, Brothers 3, I did not know about them until last year. One of my students that was here at the time was saying, "You need to get my uncle and his group down here." And I said, "Who's your uncle?" And he said, "Steve Jones." Called him Branch at that time. I don't know why they call him Branch, but he was always called Branch in here. But Steve was in my band at this college in 1979 through 81. He was a wonderful guitarist and a wonderful musician in those days. And in fact, Steve and his family lived just 2 houses from my house. And so we all kind of grew up together somewhat down here. And it was so nice to know that Steve was a part of this group called the Brothers 3. And yes, everybody's wondering, why are there 7 people in this group? But it's in the program. Read the history. It's small. It's a big history, and I had to scrunch it down, but read the history and you'll understand the numbers. But anyway, Steve Jones is one of the members of this group, and his parents are here, and other family members, and we're glad to see them. And so it's really neat to have somebody in the program here, not only just the group itself, because when I saw and heard their stuff on their website and their CD, it was really some good stuff. And I said, we've got to have them here. And it's fun to have one of my former students as being one of the performers up here. So I hope you will welcome me now for a wonderful evening of music with the Brothers 3.
Thank you. Thank you, friends, for that warm welcome. We are Brothers Three, and we're from various places around Texas, from various backgrounds, but we all share a love of this music, which is, as you'll hear, a combination of traditional Irish, Scottish, English, and French music, but done in settings from all over the world and throughout all times of American history. We have some jazz tonight, some rock and country, and some folky type styles that you'll hear. And we're gonna do some more bluegrass for you in a little bit, featuring a banjo. But first we're gonna do a piece, an Irish dance, normally done quite fast, but we're gonna do it for you now as a kind of a ballad almost. Hope you enjoy it. It's called Buttermilk Mary. here? Well, as you see, we do a lot of instrument changes. We like to have a lot of different colors and different styles in the music, as you hear. It's all old-fashioned, though. It's all between, say, 100 and 400 years old. In fact, the next two pieces we're going to do are extremely old. They were in a book that was published in the 18th century. They said, very old across the top. The first one's a Gaelic pipe tune called Gilly Colin Harm, and the second one is called O'Shea's Comical, and you'll definitely be able to tell when that part comes. And we take these two ancient Highland pieces and we mix in a little bit of salsa. fact, even a more ancient time, we have a situation, and that situation is this, that there is a young Scottish girl in love with an Englishman. Parental type involvement in such a situation at that time was slightly different than it is now. This is a lovely song with such wisdom in it, and it's sung most beautifully by Wayne McKenzie over here. Well, how many people are in the audience are of Irish descent? Really? I mean, Texas, a lot. Of course, around here I know there's more Czechs, and we don't do any of that kind of music yet. But we're going to do some Irish dances for you. Now, if you had the opportunity, either live or on television, to see river dance. What you're going to hear are two of the Thai pieces that were done there. Now, of course, as you are beginning to understand, we do things our own way, and we're going to take these two Irish step dances, and we're going to put a little bit of Creole in there, and a little bit of Caribbean, and, well, we just... Little Oriental? Okay, whatever. That good gumbo. And for those of you just coming in, I'll catch you. We're very, very glad that you made the effort to be here. This is, of course, our first time here, and we're absolutely delighted to have been invited. You just heard Joy and Con Gorm, two very, very ancient Highland bagpipe tunes, and we're now going to proceed to something that is kind of pushing the envelope for the type of vocals we do. Now, I say this because you may know that there are tens of thousands of Irish and Scottish tunes, and vocals specifically. And most of them have to do with love, war, and labor. And many of them get quite nasty at times, but we don't do those. We have managed to find among the 18 or 1,000 recorded tunes about 6 or 7 that we think are good family fare. This one does mention the word brandy. So anybody that needs to leave the room upon hearing the word brandy, this is your chance. It'll be the only time the word brandy is spoken tonight. I am a sailor brave and bold. On time I plowed the ocean. I fought for king and country too. What honor and promotion. I said, my brother sailors, I bid you adieu. No more to the sea shall I go with you. I traveled the country through and through. I found the rambling sailor. If you should want to know my name is young Johnson. I got permission from the king to call young good and handsome. I said, my dear, what will you choose? Is it red wine and brandy too? As long as a layer and a new suit shoes to travel with the rambling sailor. The king's permission granted me to range the country over. From Bristol town, Liverpool, from Plymouth Sound to Dover. And through whatever town I went, before young maiden I was spent, and Harry none but up in town. But live a rambling sailor. was Wayne McKenzie on the traditional Irish saxophone. There is a province in France. In their language, it's Bretagne. We know it as Brittany. And strangely, this small area that is quite influenced by Scottish culture. They have their own language, Breton. It's a little bit unusual. It seems to have a preponderance of consonants in it for some reason. And the dancing is quite vigorous. So we're going to do something that is nothing at all like that. We're going to do a Breton waltz. Now this piece is quite beautiful and is not done on the normal Breton instrument of bagpipe and shawm, which is something like an oboe with an inflammation of the sinuses. For tonight, we're going to stick to something a little prettier, and this features Steve Jones on a guitar solo at the beginning. I hope you enjoyed it. It's called Crested Hens. Irish hornpipe, the little Irish tune there. We're gonna, it is. Okay, we're gonna slow it down a little bit, and if you wish to dance, you're welcome to do so. Not much room. This is actually an old lowland Scottish ballad. Actually, the language that I first learned this in, it's a variant of English, but it's so heavily accented with so many place words and everything that it's almost like another language. So we kind of anglicized it a little bit so you can understand what's going on. It's called Are You Sleeping, Maggie? Dark and dreary is the night. There's not a star in all the lightning gleams across the sky, and wind drives with winter's fury. You sleepless daddy, though your worst you rain sun since my good know I've been beside you. Oh, are you sleeping? is driven bloody, though your worst earrings on me, since you know I'm in beside you. Now that you're woken, Maggie, now that you're woken, Maggie, care I for owlets cry, or birds rely on not Maggie. Thank you very much. We're going to do a couple of pieces now. One's Scottish and one's Irish, and we stuck them together for the no better reason than they both had the word farewell in the title. The first one's the Highlanders' Farewell to Loch Katrine. The second one's Farewell to Erin, which is the Irish word for Ireland. And we do this with kind of a 1980s disco funk kind of a thing. spectrum from that. We are now going to do something that we used to do when we play music festivals. Needless to say, when we come on the scene in some of these folk festivals and we do our brand of folk music, some people get it, some people don't, and that's just fine. There's a whole lot of people who do really wonderful work with acoustic folk music, and we enjoy going to hear them play and everything. But once in a while, just to prove that we can actually do it, we do play something in a traditional manner. And for that, I bring in my age-old friend. He and I, yes, he and I had nearly 30 years together playing, and from Texas, his name is Martin McCall, and he's going to be playing the Irish skin drum called the Board.
We're going to move back over on the other side of the Atlantic and do a bluegrass version of an Irish song. We're doing a big instrument switch here. As you can see, bass player is now playing the harmonica. That's Tim. And the drummer is now playing the bass. And the guitar player is now playing the banjo. The keyboard player is now playing the cabasa. She's been studying that for many, many years.
Does anyone have a violin string?
Well, he's only going to play with 3 strings, so there'll be a few notes missing.
Anybody been to one of those concerts where they try to get you involved, you know, by raising your hand, you know? Are you from Hillsborough, raise your hand. County, raise your hand. I hate that stuff. You hate that stuff?
instrument, and Martin, the percussionist, is playing the drums. He's providing the accents for the jokes. As you can tell, we're all stunned up here because Mark always talks and we always just stand around. Somebody say something. I think Mark is probably sitting backstage laughing at us. There's really nothing wrong with his violin whatsoever. He's like, okay, these guys won't ever talk. We actually have, there are times when we go play places and Mark will give a song list like this, and it tells what we're going to play, and underneath it'll say, Wayne talks here. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to be talking, and he's standing over looking at me.
You see right here, it says, Mark breaks a string.
Yes, that's not on mine.
I see him back there, he's getting close.
Now everybody has seen this. I was driving down here today, and on a section of road there was a sign that said guardrail damage ahead. And I always wonder, why do they tell you that? It's like, in case you decide to go off the road, there's not going to be a guardrail to stop you. It's like, why do they tell you that? Anybody work for the highway department here or something and tell us why they tell us about guardrail damage? It's kind of irrelevant unless you start to hit it, and then it's like, and then there's just going to be more damage.
This is my...
By the way, Tim is a juvenile court judge. He's the one that thinks for us.
Sister, it's after 6 o'clock and I'm a government employee. It really is, if you read the program, it really is 3 brothers that were involved initially, and that would be me. I'm actually brother number 3, which the band was named after. And, I'm Tim Menikos. This is my brother Tom Menikos. He's brother number 2. Brother number 1 is the one who's mysteriously disappeared with the broken violinist Mark Menikos. And we couldn't play all the type of music and to have the sounds and stuff that we wanted with just the 3 of us, but we tried. And so we added guitarist Wayne McKenzie, who plays now everything. First of all, we met Mark McCall, who's on percussion normally. Steve Jones, who has the 2nd largest number of toys. There's actually a sister 1, which is Betsy Menikos over here.
And we're ready. And thank you very much for your indulgence. This is, I have been playing violin for 40 years, and this is literally the first time this has ever happened on stage. Had it happened after, had it happened before, but never on. So you're a very special audience. know it's getting late, that little setback there, and also the director, when he came out, said he was going to talk for a minute, and I counted more than one. But a glorious introduction it was. So we're going to go ahead and finish out our show. We have two more things for you. We especially would like you to hear this next one. This is a beautiful sailing song, wistful, the good, the bad, and the sometimes ugly part of living on the sea, sung wonderfully by Branch.
It's one more day on the great funnel line. The finest ship that sailed the sea is still a prison for the likes of me. But if I had wings like Noah's dove, I'd fly abroad to the one I love. It's one more day on the great funnel line. We're only real. I have my hand on that wooden wheel, and with all my heart I turn around. I tell the boys that we're homeward bound. It's one more day on the great funnel line. And it's one more day on the great funnel. It's one more day
shower, good to be living hot. Dance to your shower, there's nothing that I need. Dance to your shower, good to be living hot. Dance to your shower, there's nothing that I need. Oh, to the river water, to the river, and the river calls in. To the river Alta, to the river water, to the river, and the river calls in. Hey, hey, out of the hey, hey, out of the hey, hey, out of the road.